guys. So my name is Sarah. I am the dyer, the knitter, the designer, the person behind Denim and Rain. You can find me on Instagram as Denim and Rain Fibers and on Ravelry as Denim and Rain. I don't do a whole lot on Ravelry. I just sell my patterns on there. I don't know, maybe someday I'll be more involved. But to be honest, Ravelry is super confusing to me and I have a really hard time understanding it, but whatever. So I don't really know what this is. I love to talk about knitting. My husband does not like to talk about knitting. So I was kind of like, and it's really hard to get together with a lot of people to do knitting stuff. So I was like, well, I want to talk to people about my knitting. What do I do? So I was like, well, we could do a podcast. But it's weird because, like, in my mind, podcasts are, they're like audio recordings, not video recordings. So I don't know. And vidcast sounds weird. Maybe I'm the only one, but I think vidcast sounds weird. So I don't know. It's a whatever cast. We'll just call it that for now. So I'm here to talk about my knitting. If I post this, who knows what this will become. Again, maybe it won't even make it to the internet. Maybe I'll post just the one, maybe I'll do it once a week, once a month, who knows. I'm not going to stick by schedules because schedules stress me out, and if I put them on myself, it won't happen at all. So, anyways, that being said, I'm here and I'm going to talk about knitting. So yeah. So I figured I'll show you what I've been working on. First I'll show you what I've finished. Probably won't really be able to see it very well because it's such a small screen. But this is my velvet sweater I've been working on. This is the Bernat velvet, whatever colorway the gray is. I don't know the colorway names. I'm not gonna even try. So it's long body. It has a longer back hem. I don't know. It's got basically short rows to create that, and then it's got a very pretty scoop neckline. It's worked from the bottom up, and then it's got these really nice sleeves that you can wear long. I have them so they roll up because I don't like things around my wrists a lot unless it's really cold. So I usually end up rolling up my sleeves, so I designed them so they would look really cute rolled up, but they also look really cute rolled down. So I'm working on a pattern for this. I'm a very slow pattern writer, so I don't know when this will be out. I have my crazy amount of notes for it in my notebook. I'll show you my sketch for it. If my camera will focus. It is the uber soft sweater, which is a Gilmore Girls reference, because it is going to be part of my Gilmore Girls collection. But yeah, this gibberish I have to translate and turn into a pattern, which usually takes me a while. And then, yeah. I also have my movie night slipper socks, which I'm wearing currently, so I'm not even going to try and lift my foot up here because that'll be a disaster. But they will also be part of the Gilmore Girls collection, which I'm closer to finishing that pattern than I am this pattern. So yeah. But I cast on last night a new sweater. There's not a whole lot to it yet. This is going to be a Raglan, just a nice comfy pullover, because I've knit a couple of sweaters, but I haven't knit a good pullover. Why I haven't, I'm not sure. So that's what I'm doing. This is just good old Caron's Simply Soft, because let's face it, I'm on a budget and I don't have a ton of money to spend on fancy yarns. Yes, I dye fancy yarns. And I have a few skeins of fancy yarn, but not enough to make a cozy pullover sweater. So on this video you will see mostly budget-friendly yarns with the occasional luxury, beautiful hand-dyed yarn, because I love hand-dyed yarn. It's gorgeous and I love it a ton, but it is expensive. So I use it every now and then, and it's usually a special project, and usually it'll probably be for me because it's really expensive. Anyways, so yeah, Raglan Sweater, going to be made out of just a basic acrylic yarn. I have my stitch marker on there. My camera's not gonna focus on it. It's a little tassel from the market. We'll see if I link stuff down below. If I do, this cute little tassel stitch marker is adorable. I love them. Let's see. I don't know. I've never done this, so I'm like, what should I do next? What should I do next? Take a drink of tea is what I'm gonna do next. This is my amazing mug from Bundle Handmade. It's my sip and stitch mug. I don't think she's selling mugs anymore. Pretty positive. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty positive she's not. Next, I'll show you, I'm making another movie night slipper sock to kind of test my pattern as I'm writing the pattern. So that's that. I really like the charcoal along with this. I did the fold over version again because I like the really long cut version that I'm doing. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, check out my Instagram and check the hashtag movie night slipper socks. I think that's the hashtag. I create the hashtags and I don't even remember what they are. This one. Maybe I'll save this one for last because that one I'm super excited about. So this project this is a crochet one. I've been crocheting on this since my son was a baby. He is now 2.5. Because I just needed something to work on. We were going to the ocean. However, my son was like, yeah, no, Mom, you don't get to do that. You have to hold me nonstop. So that's what I did. But I started this blanket, and oh my goodness. I picked out the colors, and then I was like, I don't like these colors anymore. And then I ignored it, and I put it in a cupboard, and it's been sitting in the cupboard for a couple of years now. But this is also just the Caron Simply Soft. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Is it pronounced Caron? I feel like it is. Who knows? But each color and each row is a different stitch pattern. So we've got like a little bobbly pattern going on in there. Just some half double crochet, some double crochet, some triple crochet. I don't know, a whole bunch of different stitches going on in it. But it's super fun. I picked it up again. I needed something to crochet because I've been doing a lot of knitting and I felt like I needed to pick up a hook again. So that's what I did. I pulled this out and was like, I have the yarn for it, so why don't I work on it? Instead of the yarn just sitting there doing absolutely nothing. And then I'm working on another blanket, which is comprised of all of my scraps. So I make bear hoods and bear bonnets for babies and little ones. Along with, every now and then, I knit some beanies. Totally just drew a blank. That's ridiculous. But I end up with a ton of scraps, like a ton. And they're never, like, not a small enough amount to be okay with throwing it away. Like when you have like a quarter of a skein, I'm like, I don't want to throw this away, but what am I going to do with it? Nothing. It's been, I've had so many, I had a giant basket of scraps sitting in a cupboard doing nothing. So I was like, this is dumb. If I have this yarn, I should use it. So I made a giant magic ball of all of the Lion Brand Hometown USA and Thick and Quick. And most of them are neutrals, but you can see there's some colors going on in there. I've got some mustard, some blues, some burgundy, and those pop in every now and then. I did not do color planning. my camera's really slow focusing. But I was a little like, okay, if these two colors aren't gonna look good together, I'm not gonna put them next to each other. But I didn't plan out how they were gonna go. So this is how far I am. I'm not super far yet. And I'm just doing a garter stitch. Super simple and very unplanned. It is also like forming a right side and a wrong side. So this is like the right side. This is the wrong side. But it wasn't supposed to be like that. And honestly, I like the wrong side better. I like all the little teeny tiny rows. So yeah, scrappy blanket. I'm really excited about it. It's gonna be just a cozy blanket. This probably won't make a full blanket, but I'll just set it aside until I get a whole bunch more scraps, and I'll wind up into another giant ball and keep on knitting on it until I get a really great blanket. Okay, what else do I have? I have two more things. This one isn't really anything yet. It's a swatch. I'm wanting to design a summer top, something I can just throw on and in the evenings or in the mornings when it's still chilly. So I have, for my fiber share last time around, my partner sent me a bunch of these denim, Lion Brand denim skeins, but not enough to really make a sweater out of. So I went and I bought some more in a darker color. So what I'm going to do, or think I'm going to do, is the back of it will be in the dark blue and the front of it will be in the light blue. So it'll be color blocked. One color in back, one color in front. And I'm thinking maybe if I have enough, because the back will be scooped and then the front will be like a crop. Maybe. We'll see how that turns out. I'll show you a sketch. This is, of course, if you don't steal, because stealing isn't nice. Just saying. But, where is it? This notebook has got a lot of ideas in it. Come on. You can do it, camera. So front, it'll be kind of cropped, and then the back will have a scoop, and then it'll have a scooped back. And I'm thinking maybe some eyelet lace around the top, and it will just have like, I don't know, sleeves that will go to like there, probably. Again, who knows? We'll see. And then I have one thing left. This project is living in my favorite project bag. This is from the hold on. She's got a tag, thank goodness. The Prickly Owl. I'm terrible at names, you guys. It's seriously the worst. And in it is, goodness, again, names. But I'll tell you what I'm working on. I'm working on some socks. These would be my first pair. Get my camera. Do it. There it goes. This will be my first pair of fingering weight socks that I've ever done. I've done worsted and sport weight socks before, but never these ones. So this is Woolberry Fiber Company that I also got as, or I guess this wasn't a fiber share gift. The gal that I gifted to for the last fiber share round, she sent me a sweet package, like as a complete surprise. So she was so sweet. So she sent me this yarn, and I was like, it's a sock set. I'm making socks. It's happening. So I'm doing 2 at a time magic loop, which will probably be the way I knit all my socks, because I've knit 2 other pairs of socks, and I did them, or yeah, I've knit 2 other pairs of socks. One was the magic loop, 2 at a time, and then I knit 1 other pair where I did 1 sock and then I did the other sock, and I hated it. Hated it. It was the worst. So after I did that 1 pair 2 at a time, I was like, this is the only way to do it from now on for me, because I don't like to knit things twice. when you have to knit socks. Like, I also have that problem with sleeves. I can knit the first sleeve, no problem. I get through it and I'm like, yeah, sleeve, and then I get to the second one, I'm like, I don't want to do this again. Don't make me do this again. But you can't just have one sleeve, so we gotta knit the other sleeve. So yeah, I'm really excited about these to actually have a pair of socks. I did have to start them over again because, do I gauge swatch? No, I do not gauge swatch, ever, because who's got time for that? Life is short, don't gauge swatch. However, it didn't pay off because I had to start them over again because I did not match gauge and they were super tight. They did not fit on my feet, even a little bit. So, I had to start them over, which wasn't the end of the world, but kind of a pain. My lighting is probably changing because the sun keeps poking in and out of some clouds. But yeah, working on socks. I'm excited about it. I feel like I had something else to say about this. Oh, I'm knitting on my Chow red lace, which I really like a lot. Like a lot. Cause like this guy, I'm knitting them on my, I think they're Knit Picks, which they're fine. They're not bad needles, but I don't like, the needles are fine. I don't like the cords, like, at all. They're not good. But yeah. Chow needles, and then again, I feel like I had something else to say about the socks, but I can't remember. The yarn's amazing. Oh my goodness, the yarn's amazing. I cannot wait to get some more of Woolberry's Fiberco's yarn because it's phenomenal. So I don't know what else I have to say. I can tell you, I guess, about my shop after I drink some tea, because I'm getting my kids cold, which is not exciting. So I've got like a little bit of a sore throat thing coming on, which is not fun. But anyways, shop stuff. I have some yarn coming, which I'm super stoked about. I ordered some fingering, some DK, and some worsted, and then a bunch of mini skeins. And then I ordered some new dye colors, which is really exciting because I love playing around with new colors. So we'll see how that goes. And then the dye will be here this week. I'm still waiting for the shipping notification for the yarn, but that one will probably take a little bit longer. But I did a poll and it was all over the place. At first, fingering was out the window. It had no chance, but then next thing you know, fingering was like off the charts. And same with like the DK and worsted. It was like a battle. It kept going up and down and stuff. So I just did all of them. I was like, you know what? Why don't I just do fingering, worsted, and DK? Because honestly, I like working with all three too. So, what are you doing?
I need to say I'm cold.
You're cold?
Yeah.
He's cold. You need shoes?
Shoes.
So go get some.
Shoes.
I can't understand what my 2-year-old's saying. I have kids, so, you know, videos will be interrupted. I'll help you in just a minute, bud, okay? He's looking at me like I'm a crazy person. And I am a crazy person, that's okay. My husband's gonna think I'm a crazy person too, but you know what? I'm the old lady who likes knitting and, I guess, you know, making videos now. So anyways, I will have yarn coming soon. I will show you guys the colors once it's all done, whether that be here in a video, maybe, who knows, we'll see, or on Instagram. Definitely on Instagram, because that's my place. That's where you will find me, and that's where I will share all the things all the time. So yeah, I think that's it. Again, I don't know if this will even make it onto the internet, and if this will actually be a thing. Who knows? Maybe I'll do it every week. Probably, definitely not every week. I'm just not even gonna throw that out there. But maybe once a month. We shall see what happens. The light is totally disappearing all of a sudden, right at the end. That's how it goes. So yeah, that's it. I'm Sarah, here at Denim and Rain. Go follow me in all the places and maybe hit subscribe. I don't know if there'll be more to subscribe to, but hey, hit subscribe. Do it. Anyways, have a lovely day.